Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Sorry about the weird camera angle. Again, I'm on the ground. I'm going to be showing you guys the reason why I love Hex dumbbells. Now, if you've watched any of our videos, you've probably seen us using Hex dumbbells in the video. Along with that, you've probably heard me talk about why I like Hex dumbbells a lot better than the round pro style dumbbell. And really, there are a few reasons. Number one being cost. You can usually pick these up extremely cheap online, on Craigslist. You can get them used. People buy them in sporting goods stores and then sell them dirt cheap online. For that reason, if they break, if they get beat up, if they get a little bit rusty, you can usually get a good replacement set extremely cheap. The other reason why I like them so much is because they are Hex style. They have flat sides to it. So you can use these in a lot of exercises where you would not be able to use a typical pro style dumbbell. So I'm going to show you some of those exercises today. The most basic way that you can use them is as a push-up handle. So you can actually use them to position the dumbbells the way that you would position your hands or if you had push-up handles. So you can start with just a neutral style grip where you're in a neutral position, pushing up, down to the ground and up, getting a little bit more of a stretch because you're actually letting your body go further down to the ground. You can go real narrow and hit more of a tricep style push-up. You can also go really wide. When you go really wide, if you were to do this with a round style dumbbell or a pro style dumbbell, they're going to actually roll away from you. So you can use these because they're flat and go into a wider grip style push-up. You can also angle them in and just move these and maneuver these any way that you want to make sure that you're getting a bunch of different angles. Now, along with this, another movement that puts you in sort of a push-up position is called a renegade row. And now we showed you these a while ago. But a renegade row, you're going to put the dumbbells close together. You're actually going to open the feet nice and wide. Give yourself a nice stable base. You're going to push one dumbbell into the ground and lift the other one straight up. And you want to do this avoiding twisting the hips. So don't twist the hips. Keep the stomach nice and tight. And row straight up. Now we evaluate every athlete before they train here, and this is one of the exercises that we use to evaluate them, to make sure that they are strong enough, make sure they have good core strength, and if they don't have good core strength, we know then what to target as we start training them. Now, in addition to this, you can combine the two exercises. You can do sort of a push-up style, push-up, renegade row, or a push-up, renegade row, push-up, renegade row. You can also do push-ups or renegade rows or the combination with one foot in the air or with both feet on the ground. Having one foot in the air makes it a lot tougher. Now on top of this, what I've done is written down a list. You can use these for close grip dumbbell work. Now, close grip dumbbell work, what you want to do is take the dumbbells and squeeze them together, glue them together, push the dumbbells together as you press them up. The dumbbells are going to want to start to pry apart from each other, to move apart. Keep them together, keep them glued without moving, pressing down and back up. Great exercise for the triceps, great exercise for your chest and shoulders, get you guys a lot stronger and more powerful. But what it's also going to do, because the Hex dumbbell is nice and flat on one side, it's going to make it so that you can squeeze, so that you can almost do a chest fly and glue them together. With the round style, they might be moving around a little bit. Now also with that, we've got the close grip dumbbell press, we've got the different push-up, renegade row variations. We can also use these for your animal walks. So actually holding one of these in each hand as you do, say, a bear crawl. That way it's not rolling around, moving around on you. The other way that we've shown you in the past that you can use these is for grip. So you can grab some lighter hex dumbbells and actually hold them right in your hand as you do grip. Now you can do these farmer's walks, do a lot of different stuff. Pinch the sides, don't pinch underneath or wrap your fingers underneath, and don't touch the numbers. The other thing you can do, a harder style of that hex grip, or the hex hold, is hex juggling, where you're pushing up and catching with the other hand. Again, a little bit tougher style, a little bit harder to do, but again, would not be able to do that with a pro style or with one of the larger, rounder plate dumbbells. And last but not least, you can use hex dumbbells for a lot of things where you would normally need a partner. Specifically, you can use them to do any type of sit-up or any type of crunch. You would typically need a partner who is going to be holding your feet or holding your legs. So to show you, we're going to grab two big ones. We've got a couple of 80-pounders. We'll just put our feet right underneath and do different style crunches, different style sit-ups to get ourselves and keep our feet from coming off the ground. Now a lot of people out there say that these are unsafe. They put a lot of unnecessary pressure on the spine. Unfortunately, they still use sit-ups like this in a lot of police tests. They use sit-ups like this in a lot of military tests and physicals and things of that nature. So these still are necessary to learn, especially if you're going to be going into law enforcement or the military. They will use these to test you. And if you're not good at doing it that style and you don't have a partner, hex dumbbells are a great way to hold your feet down. Guys, Coach Matt over at Primal Athlete Training Center. Along with the kettlebells the other day, we get a lot of great questions on why I use these cheapo hex dumbbells. And that's the reason. They're cheap, they work. You can do a lot of exercises with these that are going to make you super, super strong that you cannot do with the round pro style dumbbells. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. It's matt@primalatc.com, or you can go to our Primal Athlete Training Center Facebook page. You just go to Facebook and search Primal Athlete Training Center, click the like button, and you can ask all your questions right there. Hope to hear from you soon.